Have you ever wondered where you truly come from? For many Hmong people around the world, this question is more than just a passing thought. It's a deep-seated curiosity about a history that's rich, complex, and often unwritten. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey, a DNA journey through time, to unlock the secrets of Hmong ancestry. Let's dive in. For centuries, the Hmong people have been a resilient community, a people without a country, whose history has been passed down through vibrant oral traditions, intricate story cloths, and cherished family lineages. Our elders tell us stories of migrating from the icy north, crossing great rivers, and settling in the mountainous regions of what is now southern China, Vietnam, Laos, and Thailand. But what if we could add another layer to these stories? What if science could help us trace our footsteps back even further? That's where the magic of DNA testing comes in. It's like having a history book written into every cell of your body. When you take a DNA test, you're not just getting a simple breakdown of percentages. You're unlocking a genetic map that connects you to ancient populations, migration patterns, and the incredible story of human survival. So what does DNA tell us about Hmong origins? The results are fascinating. Most Hmong individuals show a very strong, distinct genetic signature. This is often labeled as Hmong Mien, a specific ethno-linguistic group. This tells us that for a very, very long time, our ancestors were a relatively close-knit community, preserving a unique genetic heritage. But the story gets even more interesting when we look at the deeper ancestral markers, our haplogroups. Think of haplogroups as major branches on the human family tree. They trace your paternal line, father to father to father, and your maternal line, mother to mother to mother, back thousands of years. For the paternal line, a very common haplogroup among men is OM134 and its subclades. This genetic marker is incredibly ancient and is believed to have originated in East Asia. Tracing its path is like following a trail of breadcrumbs left by our ancestors. Scientists believe that the people who carried this haplogroup were among the early agriculturalists in the region. They were innovators, developing new ways to cultivate rice and other crops along the fertile river valleys of ancient China. Imagine our ancestors thousands of years ago, not in the mountains we associate with Hmong life today, but in the lowlands, part of the burgeoning civilizations that would shape all of East Asia. This genetic evidence suggests our roots run deep into the very heart of ancient Chinese history, long before the Han Chinese became the dominant group. Now let's turn to the maternal side, the mitochondrial DNA. Here we see a much more diverse picture. Haplogroups like BF and M are common, each telling its own unique story. This diversity suggests that while the paternal lines remain quite consistent, Hmong communities historically interacted and intermarried with various neighboring groups. Our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, and their ancestors were connecting our people with the broader tapestry of Southeast and East Asia. This pattern, a strong paternal lineage combined with diverse maternal lines, is a classic signature of a migrating population that integrates into new areas. It paints a picture of Hmong men leading their families and clans into new territories, and through partnerships, weaving new threads into their genetic and cultural fabric. So how does this scientific data line up with our oral history? Remarkably well. Our oral traditions speak of a homeland in the north, a land of ice and snow. Some scholars and geneticists speculate this could refer to areas around the Yellow River Basin, or even further north in Siberia, where the ancestral haplogroups originated tens of thousands of years ago. Our stories also tell of a great defeat and a subsequent great dispersal from a powerful kingdom. Many believe this refers to conflicts with expanding Chinese dynasties, like the Qin and Han, which pushed our ancestors south. The DNA evidence supports this southward migration. We can literally see the genetic trail moving from central and southern China, down into the mountainous regions of Southeast Asia, where many Hmong communities thrive today. This journey wasn't easy. It was a centuries-long saga of resilience, adaptation, and perseverance. Moving into the highlands was a survival strategy. The mountains provided refuge, a place where our culture, language, and traditions could be preserved away from the pressures of larger, dominant states. Our ancestors became masters of mountain agriculture, turning steep hillsides into productive terraces. Their genetics reflect this adaptation and resilience. One of the most exciting parts of this DNA journey is connecting with relatives you never knew you had. As more and more Hmong people take DNA tests, the databases grow stronger. Suddenly, you might find a third or fourth cousin living on another continent. I've heard amazing stories of people reconnecting with distant family branches that were separated during the chaos of the secret war in Laos and the subsequent refugee crisis. These connections are incredibly powerful. They rebuild bridges that were broken by history. They remind us that the Hmong diaspora, spread across the United States, France, Australia, and beyond, is still one big family, connected by threads of shared DNA and a shared heritage. It reinforces our identity, not as citizens of one particular country, but as members of a global Hmong nation. But it's important to remember that DNA is just one piece of the puzzle. It doesn't define who you are. Our culture, our language, our food, our intricate page knob or story claws, our Keeb music, these are the living, breathing expressions of our identity. Genetics gives us a fascinating backstory, a prequel to the history we already know and cherish. It enriches our story, it doesn't replace it. If you're Hmong and you're curious about your own unique story, I really encourage you to explore it. Whether it's through a DNA test, or simply by sitting down with your elders and asking them to share their stories. Ask them about your clan, your grandparents, and the journey that brought your family to where you are today. Record their voices. Write down what they say. This knowledge is priceless. For those who are not Hmong, I hope this gives you a deeper appreciation for the incredible history and resilience of our people. The Hmong story is a human story, a testament to the enduring power of culture, family, and the unshakable desire to know where we come from. This journey into our DNA is more than just science. It's a journey of self-discovery. It connects us to ancient farmers by the Yellow River, to brave migrants crossing treacherous mountains, and to the global family of Hmong people today. It's a powerful reminder that our roots run deeper and spread wider than we could ever imagine. Our history wasn't lost. It was just waiting to be rediscovered, written in the very code of our existence. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through Hmong ancestry. It's a story that's still unfolding, with every new person who contributes their piece to the puzzle. If you found this interesting, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into history and culture. Let me know in the comments if you've taken a DNA test and what you discovered. Until next time, stay curious.